Well, hello and welcome to Touring with Us live from the High Street of Gorleston. And of course, yes, you join me about 1:15 p.m. in the afternoon, and I'm going to take you on a small like a video kind of thing, and hopefully you can join me, and yeah, hopefully it won't be pixelated. Although saying that, when you move the camera around, it can be a little bit still pixelated. This is where I'm starting to walk here, or the tour if you like, whichever way you want to call it. Somewhere up here used to be the Melody Records. It's no longer there. It used to be 78 Melody Records, 72 High Street, Gorleston. That was many years ago. So yeah, as always, please hit that subscribe, and of course you get a notification when we do go up live. Although this is live, it is kind of like not live but not live, that kind of thing. So yeah, we continue down this high street here. I literally, of course, got off that bus stop over there in that far distance. You can see where that bus is going to Yarmouth there. Lots of different buses going to Great Yarmouth there, and you've even got your subway here. It kind of like reminds me a little bit of Hayfield and Suffolk. If you've never been to Hayfield and Suffolk, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm going to try and speak loudy, and loudy as in loud, loudy, but yeah, I do try to speak loudy as well, which means loud. So yeah, I'm about to head towards the Wetherspoons, which I'll show you in just a second. But before we get there is a cinema I want to show you. So we walk down the high street here. You've got all these beautiful buildings here. Look at that, it's just amazing, isn't it? Still got your old-fashioned telephone boxes here, like you see in Cambridge sometimes, if you ever have been to Cambridge. And please like and support the sort of channel here for Touring with Us. Yep, not Touring with Love, but Touring with Us. I know it's been me on these solos, but sometimes I have the occasional bubble number 2, also known as Julian the Clouds, who's not with me this weekend. But yeah, look at this fantastic building here, and please donate and support the channel. We are donating for Salvation Army and Reach Food Bank organisation. Also, 50% of the rest of the donations go towards our expenses. So we continue, yeah. If you don't know what we are talking about in terms of what you are donating, then please look in the subscription on 1 or 2 of my videos, if not all of them. But yeah, like I say, we have a chance for you to donate for us. That would be greatly received and appreciated, and we thank you so much for that. For those people who have already donated to us, we thank them so much. It helps us keep these videos going. Gorgeous weather here in Gorleston. I thought I'd do this highlights kind of video, but it is kind of like live as well. There's a Howard's here, estate agents, which actually there is one in Great Yarmouth as well that I noticed. You've got your Magic City in there if you fancy doing some gambling in there. If you're into your gambling, that is. And you've got your Betfred and Domino's down there on that side. Yeah, you have to wait for cars to go by, literally. You've got the 4-screen cinema. I believe it's now open, because if you remember rightly, when things were all shut, it wouldn't have been open. Reopening, thanks to all our valued customers. We look forward to seeing you. We will fully reopen May the 17th. And obviously you've got that information there. But I remember, of course, seeing a bit of information in the Mercury saying that, of course, a young child with a disability, that's what the news was saying on the Mercury, local paper of Great Yarmouth. I believe it's a Norfolk paper, saying, of course, they were refused entry to go into this place here, which is a bit of a shame really, because you know it is now law. Well, it has been for quite some time actually, that you don't even effectively have to show a card either. So it is law. To any businesses watching this now or listening to this, please be aware there is a second law, which of course is on the official government UK site, stating that you don't officially have to wear a mask, and you don't even have to have a certificate to prove it from your doctor. So yeah, please check the government website for exemptions for any businesses wanting to know about this. It is true. Screen 1, 2, 3 and 4. So apparently this was the cinema, I believe it was, that they got refused entry. But anyway, let's not talk too much about that, because it really does upset a lot of people. So we're not here to upset people, we're here to keep people happy at difficult times. So we walk down this high street, and I'll go as quickly as I can because I don't want to go over 10 minutes. So I'll walk quickly as I can. Sorry if the camera is a bit wonky. It looks... Can I say that again? It literally took about 15 minutes. I said this anyway, but just for those people just switching on, please do comment down below if you haven't already. Subscribe to us if you haven't already. Give us a thumbs up. I can't even say the word, can I? It's all part of the act here. It's my autism, that's what it is, and I sometimes stumble. But you got your razor's edge over to the right there. So make sure you hit that subscribe. You know, I'll probably get used to saying all this eventually, but it just takes time, like anything. So you've got these wonderful buildings in this high street here, and it stretches all the way down to where those cars are going. 30 miles an hour zone for any cars that wanting to know that. Should be heading towards the Wetherspoons in just a moment, where I'll finish the tour. So if you want to go to Lowestoft, you go down this sort of route, down the other end of the high street. You can see a bus coming through now. I'll actually show you it as it's coming through this way, and it is the Great Yarmouth bus. It does actually say Norwich, but it stops at Great Yarmouth at the market gates. You can see that. And these buses are first buses, which are now operated by a company in Newcastle called Go Ahead, because they run Connect, Chambers, Headingham buses, quite a lot of them actually, but some of them are still private, these bus companies. But yeah, the private companies are the ones that I know of, which is probably Stagecoach, which in actual fact it is Stagecoach, and Stevenson's, and just a few others. This is the Wetherspoons, a bigger version than the Regal in Cambridge, the Troll Cart in Great Yarmouth, Lowestoft, the Jasper Conrad, and the Drabbert Smock as well in Haverhill. So it's a lot bigger than the Drabbert Smock in Haverhill. It looks fantastic outside. I presume it would have had a garden for when this pub was actually closed a few months back, but it is actually now open, so I'm actually going to take a wander in there in just a second. So yeah, I do like these pictures here. I'm going to zoom in on them so you can see them in close detail. I like seeing the outside of pubs like this. I like these kind of bits, you know, the bits that decorate the area as well. Rather like seeing the flowers of the Haverhill in Suffolk. If you've never been to Haverhill, check Haverhill out. Oh, got a good close-up of that. Sorry about that. So yeah, like I say, it's something that I'm going to look forward to going in just a second. So that's the William Adams. The William Adams. What a familiar name there. Got my middle name there, and somebody by the name of Adams. So that is the main Witherspoon. So I'll be going there in just a second. So like I say, this is Touring With Us live, pretty much from Gorleston High Street, and yeah, I'm quite privileged to get here and enjoy the experience. I'm about to have lunch now because I've literally had breakfast. Saying that, of course, breakfast lasts all day, doesn't it, with the large breakfast, but yeah, I've got to go in here anyway, but yeah, I want to try it out. And hopefully I won't have too much to eat later on, but yeah, we'll see. But like I say, it's a beautiful, gorgeous weather here. Going to leave you with this beautiful picture here if you want to take a snapshot of this high street here of Gorleston. The seafront is just down to the left on that side there, where my battery is showing here. There, this is my battery pack here. Anyone wants to know? So yeah, that's similar bus to what I got to get here. Takes about 15 minutes, not long, depending on traffic, obviously. I won't say it anymore because I've repeated it several times. So, as always, subscribe to us if you haven't already. And this is Nick C signing off now for the video. And thank you very much for enjoying this video. Yes, hopefully I'll be near you soon. And I do hope to get to Helmsby today, which would be lovely. All being well, that is. That'll be something different, and it will be a treat for me. And let's see what the signal's like as well. If it's bad, I'll just do this video like I've done today. And please support the channel in any way you can. As I say, the usual way, 50% goes on Salvation Army and Reach if you donate to us, and the 50% goes on expenses. And more details on my videos, I'm sure you'll find out more details on the other videos, as you may well be aware already. Sorry my words are stumbling, but of course we will finish here at this spot. Thank you very much for joining us. I'll see you hopefully next time. Bye. Keep that love spreading going, happiness and kindness. Take care.